violence, and thou hast sinned. Therefore I will cast thee as profane out of the mountain of God, and I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire. Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings that they may behold thee. And we're going to continue in Isaiah, but what is happening here is Lucifer coveted Jesus' position. He wanted to be in God's counsel. He wanted to be exalted, and he was not. He was the top angel, the top being in the kingdom of in God's heaven, except for Jesus Christ and Holy Spirit. And he wanted to be even as God was. And because of this, he began to covet and to start all these sins that we have today. And this is where it kind of all began. And we'll go ahead and read Isaiah 14:13 through 14. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So Lucifer decides that he is going to convince everyone, the whole universe, the heavenly hosts, that God's law is not just, that he is being treated unfairly, that his rule would be better than God's. And how does he do it? How does he do this? Get his loyal followers. He uses deceit. He tricked 1/3 of the heavenly hosts by placing his own characteristics upon God. He would change his words and the meaning of different things to convince them that what God's law was not right, that they were just slaves and they were not free. So he uses deceit to get his loyal followers, just as he used deceit to get man to sin and get us to follow him. When he got man to sin, he then decided that he would set up his own kingdom upon this earth. And by doing so, he decided that he would put into place counterfeit times and laws. And for an example is, God's day begins with the night and ends with the day. Satan's time starts with the day and ends with the night. And there's different things if you go through. He sets up counterfeit, his own counterfeit ways of doing it. He has, in the pagan world, he set up gods to represent like our God in heaven. He set up his own gods, which really, when you worship those gods, you're worshiping him because you're not worshiping the Lord. So he likes to counterfeit everything that God does. And now we're going to go into the subject of the fourth commandment.